This is Fantasy News Network. I'm William Wood reporting. There is now a quest advisory warning in effect, and adventurers are being asked to be aware that some people looking for help are more than they appear. One such elderly woman, Mrs. Spinner, has been recently discovered to be a hag who was working with a cave troll to ambush potential do-gooders. Mrs. Spinner was known for tasking people to help her with seemingly simple quests in what appears to be a long con. They start fairly innocently with some simple things like helping her across the street to go get groceries, or picking some of her favorite figs from the tree which she just cannot do anymore due to age or what may or may not be a dire hornet nest, to eventually a panicked cry to, quote, help her beloved dog Buddy out of the nearby well, while her co-conspirator was hiding in an area that has a magical one-way connection to said well. Thankfully, an adventuring party was able to put a stop to this partnership and is currently seeking more information about Mrs. Spinner, including her whereabouts, to keep this sort of quest from being available in the future. With Mrs. Spinner being missing, her house appears to have been vacant for a significantly longer time than she has been absent, and is at risk of dungeonification. The adventurer's leader, Alforth Steadfast, a paladin, told FNN that there were some very convincing auditory illusions that made it sound like there really was a dog stuck in the well. They were so good, in fact, that as they got closer to where the troll was hiding, the sounds changed, so it seemed that the dog was getting into trouble and needed help quickly. Fooled by these auditory illusions of a beloved pet in trouble, they missed the magical portal to the troll's lair until they had already passed through it and it was too late to turn back. Upon their return, the paladin and his companions went straight to the guardhouse to report the incident and turned over some artifacts from the lair so that families could identify their missing loved ones. When asked what he plans to do next, Alforth said that he plans to make good use of all of his expertise as a lawbringer paladin and file suit against Mrs. Spinner, if that even is her real name, for damages for the affected families of the fallen folk, as well as fines and punishment for hiring adventurers under false pretenses. The Guard issued a statement today saying that they just want the public to be careful and to gently remind everyone that not every cat seemingly stuck up in a tree is actually in distress, or even a cat for that matter, and some wizards offering money for strange ingredients are really just 3 kobolds in a trench coat.